Have you ever wondered why we celebrate Thanksgiving? Why families gather around the table, share delicious food, and talk about what they are grateful for? Well, today I will tell you a special story, the first Thanksgiving, filled with courage, kindness, and a lesson that still shines brightly today. Many years ago, long before big cities and busy streets, a group of people called the Pilgrims lived far across the ocean in England. They wished for a place where they could live freely and peacefully. So one day, with hopeful hearts, they climbed aboard a ship named the Mayflower. The ocean was rough, the nights were cold, and the journey felt endless. But they held on to one powerful belief. If we stay strong and help one another, we can find a better tomorrow. After many weeks on the sea, the Pilgrims finally reached the land we now call America. But life there was not easy. The winter was harsh, the wind was icy, and the Pilgrims had very little food. Many struggled to survive, and a cloud of sadness hung over their small village. But just when hope seemed to fade, kindness arrived. One bright day, a group of Native Americans approached the Pilgrims. They were led by Squanto, a man who understood the Pilgrims' language. Squanto had faced many challenges in his own life, yet he chose kindness. Instead of turning away, he smiled and said, "We can help you." And from that moment, everything began to change. The Native Americans taught the Pilgrims how to plant corn, how to fish in the rivers, and how to hunt safely in the forests. They showed them how to grow beans and squash, how to cook new foods, and how to understand the seasons. Day by day, the Pilgrims grew stronger. They worked hard, learned new skills, and most of all, they learned the power of friendship. As the warm sun of spring turned into summer, their crops grew tall and green. When autumn arrived, the fields shone with golden corn and bright pumpkins. For the first time, the Pilgrims had food, more food than they had ever dreamed of. Their hearts were filled with relief and gratitude. One evening, the Pilgrim leader, Governor Bradford, gathered the people and said, "We have survived the toughest times because others helped us. Let us celebrate this blessing. Let us give thanks." They invited their Native American friends to join the feast. Children laughed, the smell of fresh bread filled the air, and long tables were decorated with fruits, vegetables, and roasted meat. It became a grand celebration of friendship, courage, teamwork, and gratitude. This is what we now remember as the first Thanksgiving. But Thanksgiving isn't only about a feast from long ago. It teaches us something very important. Sparkles, no matter how hard life gets, kindness can help us rise again. Sparkles, sharing makes us stronger. Sparkles, being thankful makes our hearts shine brighter. Just like the Pilgrims, we all have moments when things feel difficult, whether it's schoolwork, friendships, or challenges at home. But Thanksgiving reminds us that we are never alone. There is always someone willing to help, and there is always something to be grateful for. Think about it. The Pilgrims reached a strange land with almost nothing. They didn't know how to survive. Yet through courage and teamwork, they not only lived, they thrived. And the Native Americans, even though they were strangers, chose compassion. Their kindness changed history. Imagine if we all did the same. Imagine if we helped someone who was struggling. Imagine if we shared our time, our smile, or our knowledge. Imagine if we remembered to say thank you for even the smallest things. The true spirit of Thanksgiving is not just a day. It is an attitude, a way of living. So the next time you sit down with your family, look around and think about the things that make your life special, the people who love you, the food you enjoy, the lessons you learn, and the dreams you are chasing. Each one is a blessing worth celebrating. And remember, just like the Pilgrims and the Native Americans, you too can create a story of kindness, strength, and gratitude every day. That is the magic of Thanksgiving.